Hey, John, talk about our kids, man. School, sports, talk about the kids.
That's right, folks. And also, this is not fair to the kids. There's many spring sports that could have gone on. You can social distance. It's not affecting the children, thank God. It's not fair to the college students. And also, this form of government where the governor decides everything and we just have to sit and wait for things to be decided, none of it seems fair. Absolutely none of it seems fair. Again, that was Mark Smiley. I want to say good afternoon to everyone who's listening on AM 1380 and 99.9 FM. Let's also bring up, we have another speaker, and it's, let's have a round of applause for Mr. Aucoin.
Listen, you've all heard a lot from churches today, and I'm a pastor, and that's what I'm here to talk about, churches.
Yes!
I sent out a letter a little over a week ago to quite a few people, and I heard back from over 25 churches that agree with this letter. We want to be considered essential services, and we'd like to be part of the strategy for reopening. So let me just read to you the letter that I wrote, and let me just read it to you. Dear Governor Raimondo, our churches are thankful for your leadership during this COVID-19 crisis, especially in the beginning. We have been publicly praying for both yourself as well as all of our elected officials during our streaming services. You have been given an unusually heavy responsibility at this time, and the Bible encourages us to pray for you and all those in authority. Let me just say something here. When you actually think about it, that is a very heavy responsibility, because you're talking about decisions that affect people's lives and loved ones, but just keep that in mind. As pastors and church leaders, we care deeply for the health and welfare of our congregations and our communities. We recognize the dangers and uncertainties surrounding this virus and have supported the extraordinary measures all of us are having to take. However, as you move towards reopening, we want churches to be considered as essential and included in this phase 1 of reopening. And I gave her a number of reasons why. Number one, our First Amendment rights are very clear. Our Constitution says it. Secondly, is we can work together as churches. How many of you are involved in something that's helping other people either eat or stay safe, right? We really can help one another. Churches do that really well. And then the third reason, that it actually costs the state nothing. If you allow and encourage churches to do what we do best, loving people, helping people as Jesus taught us, you just can't replace that kind of care, and it costs the state nothing. So last point is, Governor Raimondo, church is essential for thousands of Rhode Islanders. We have done our best to temporarily adapt to these extraordinary circumstances, but with the statistics slowly changing and reopening is imminent, we want to be included in that first stage. I can say this, most of our denominations or church fellowships, we are constantly getting guidelines for staying safe and helping people. So we're very aware of how to do it and do it in a great way. Just in closing, it's hard to imagine a worship service with 5 people. You can't do it. 5 people is not a worship service, and so many have already said this. Our churches are large enough that we can have 50 people, just like a Walmart or a grocery store. We can have 50 people and keep everybody at a safe distance. You say amen to that? All right.
Anything you want in a church.
So other states are doing it. Massachusetts is allowing 25, Connecticut 50, Rhode Island is 10 or less. So we're asking her for a seat at the table so we can be involved in some of the strategic planning. You guys prayed for our state there with Barbara, and just keep praying. Amen? Amen.